Hey guys, Kivisa3 here, and welcome to my Royal Rumble 2016 predictions on the day. And we've got a few hours up until the Royal Rumble actually is live, because I will be watching the pre-show as well. And I've got NXT on in the background, and it's 9 p.m. as I'm recording this, and I hope to make this quick because, well, normally when I do my predictions video, it'll be way over midnight. So we're just going to run it down very quick, so this won't be long. 6 matches on the card, one of them being for the pre-show, so in all honesty 5 matches. So the pre-show that we got is a fatal 4-way tag match. The winners will be qualified to enter the Royal Rumble match later on in the night. We've got the Dudleys versus the Ascension versus Mark Henry and Jack Swagger, because I know those teamed up on an episode of Superstars. And we've got Darren Young and Damien Sandow, which I kind of was weirded out by Darren Young and Damien Sandow teaming up, because I would have thought it would be primetime players. But hey, I think we're probably gonna get Titus in the Rumble match anyway, seeing as that he had a feud with Stardust. So in all honesty, I would rather like to see either the Dudleys or it's either that the Dudleys, Mark Henry and Jack Swagger win, but I would most likely be surprised to see the Ascension rising up, because the Ascension, I know that you guys are going to hate me for this, but I actually like the Ascension. I really do. I mean, look back at their stuff at NXT, they've done so well. Longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions, even though their gimmick's all boring and everything, but I do think they deserve a chance and put themselves up to the tag team title picture. Now I know that they had a tag title match back at Elimination Chamber, which they failed, obviously, but then again, looking back at the stuff at NXT, I do actually think that these guys need a shot at the tag titles at some point. So, but other than that, I would rather like to see the Dudleys or Mark Henry and Jack Swagger win the match. Out of either of those two, I'm just going to randomly pick the Dudleys for this. So yeah, and for the sake of it, because Bubba Ray returns to last year's Rumble match, I think it's fair. So picking the Dudleys to win that, so they can qualify into a Rumble match later on. Then next up, we're gonna pick out the New Day versus the Usos. The Usos, returning last month as a tag team finally, and they pushed themselves back up. Now we had the whole thing back at TLC with the Lucha Dragons putting themselves in the title picture, which was an amazing match. And Sin Cara's out with an injury. Kalisto's doing his own thing now, who also has a match tonight. And now we've got the New Day versus the Usos. I'm most likely going to be picking the New Day. After the whole thing with the trombone, which was kind of weird, but still, I do think these will deserve a win. I kind of do hope that the New Day will hold their titles all the way up to WrestleMania at this point. The Usos, it would be nice to see them win and become the champions again, but I don't think they will be champions anytime soon, so I'm going to be picking the New Day. Next, we're going to be picking the rubber match, which is Alberto Del Rio versus Kalisto, in which Kalisto won the title on an episode of Raw, and then the day after, he lost it back to Del Rio, so it's going back and forth. I've seen a few people pick Kalisto to win this, and some people have been picking Del Rio. Now, the way I see it, it does remind me from when they done the WWE title tournament with CM Punk, as he left the company, his contract expired, and then there was a tournament. Cena won the match. Then we kind of had that match with Rey Mysterio, in which he won it. Then Cena won it back. It was kind of all over the place. Then CM Punk came back, and then we had that unified title match at SummerSlam back at 2011. But anyway, I digress. The whole thing with Kalisto, you know, a lot of people were thinking like, well, why did you give the title to Kalisto and then decide to give it back to Del Rio? I don't know, but you know, Kalisto getting, you know, a huge pop out of that. I am gonna be picking Del Rio for this, even though it will be amazing to see Kalisto, you know, win the title back, because a lot of people are wondering, why are you making Del Rio win at the Rumble when Kalisto should have won it, because, you know, you just kind of gave Kalisto the title for one night, which made no sense whatsoever. So I do actually think Del Rio is going to retain it by the help of someone like, I don't know, Wade Barrett or Rusev, because we did see it on SmackDown from when Kalisto lost it. So I'm picking Del Rio. Now I'm going to be picking the Divas title match, from which we got Charlotte with his Big Daddy, you know, woo, Nature Boy Ric Flair versus Becky Lynch. Now finally Becky Lynch is getting a push. I like that. And we did see these two go at it. We had a title match from which Ric Flair kind of helped Charlotte cheat to win. And at this rate, it's most likely that Ric Flair is going to get involved again and help Charlotte cheat to win. But I do know for a fact that Becky is most likely going to come up with some strategy tonight and win the title. That's what I think. So I'm going to be picking Becky for that. If Charlotte does win, I'm thinking Charlotte will probably lose the title at WrestleMania as well. Not even that, probably Fastlane. So we'll have to see how that goes. So I'm picking Becky for this because, you know, I like Becky and, well, I think she deserves it. She deserves a push. And now we've got the last man standing match for the Intercontinental title, which I know is going to go on for quite a while. We've got Dean Ambrose versus Kevin Owens, again for the third time. You know, they had their match at Survivor Series, then they had a match at TLC, and now we get third time's a charm for Kevin Owens. You know, I like these both guys. You know, Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. I think it's going to be very interesting to see who actually wins the match. I really don't know about this one. I'm kind of want to say Ambrose. He's probably going to hold it for a little longer. And Owens, we have some speculation that Owens will probably go back to NXT and finish his feud with Sami Zayn, which never really ended, because we saw at NXT Unstoppable the rematch with Owens and Zayn, but due to referee stoppage and whatnot, Samoa Joe came out, who made his debut on that night, and we never really got to see a fight between Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens, and then the feuds didn't really finish after that with Sami and Owens. So I'm kind of thinking, well, because it is on the internet, you can actually check it, where Owens came out and, you know, talked trash to Sami Zayn after a match at a live WWE event. So I'm kind of picking Ambrose to win this, and then Kevin Owens can do his own thing, where he can just go back down to NXT and finish his feud with Sami Zayn, probably even face Samoa Joe. I don't even know what they're doing with that, but we'll just have to see. So I'm picking Ambrose for that. And finally, we have the 2016 Royal Rumble match. Now, every time when we see a Royal Rumble, a lot of things come to my head. Now, it's either, but this time it's for the WWE World Heavyweight title. Now, going back to Royal Rumble 1992, when Ric Flair won it, that was crazy. And now we have Roman Reigns. What the hell just happened? I looked at this earlier, and now it's now coming up with no one. It's not showing the entrance for the Rumble. Someone has really messed up the Wikipedia page as I'm looking at it right now. The confirmed entrance has gone missing. What the hell just happened? It doesn't even say. Guess I'm gonna have to look at the background. Yes, okay. So there are a few names being mentioned. I think there was a maximum of 20. So we've got the Big Show, Curtis Axel, Ryback, all members of the Wyatt family, Dolph Ziggler, Jericho, Stardust, and Sheamus. Obviously Roman Reigns is in it because he's got to defend the title. Brock Lesnar, the New Day, and there was something showing Tyler Breeze and Neville are added to the match. The other names being mentioned is all members of the Social Outcast. Obviously Curtis Axel's been confirmed. Who else? We'll probably see some returns. I would most likely like to see some NXT guys come in. I would like to see the return of Tyson Kidd. I would like to see maybe Sammy, or it's probably going to be someone disappointing from NXT. We'll probably get to see someone like, I don't know, Bull Dempsey or Ty Dillinger. I'm not too sure about Legends at this point, but yeah. So a lot of things are going through my head right now who will want to win for this match. But the only three that stand out on winning this match, you've got Roman Reigns, you've got Brock Lesnar, and I'm kind of hoping that in the final three, Bray Wyatt, because after the highlight reel, Lesnar and Reigns had a stare down, they battled it out. Then we had the League of Nations come out, and then Suplex City. Reigns come back with a spear. The Wyatts came out, and then destroyed both of them. So, final three is going to be Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, and Bray Wyatt. And I know at some point during the match, I'm actually hoping it's most likely Triple H could get involved and cost Reigns the title, allowing Brock Lesnar to win. Because it's most likely it may all make sense. It makes sense that Brock Lesnar is going to win by the help of Triple H, screwing Reigns of the title. Because I think, let's all face it, we don't want to see Reigns win twice in a row. We had him last year, then this year, no, we don't want that. Brock Lesnar is the main pick. Even if Triple H doesn't show his face up, show up tonight, we'll have to see what happens. But I'm most likely looking at that scenario right there. Triple H comes in, costs Reigns the title, and then Lesnar wins. And then, obviously, I kind of agree with when I saw WhatCulture.com's predictions video, and I agree with that kind of that scenario right there. Even though a lot of people thinking Roman Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania, but I kind of want to see it Fastlane instead, because it's not something that I am excited to see at WrestleMania. Because let's all remember 2014. We see Reigns and Triple H go at it during the Shield versus Evolution era. So why not just do it at Fastlane, just a simple match? Then WrestleMania could be last year all over again with Roman Reigns versus the champion Brock Lesnar. But this time we get to see it done the proper way, and Reigns finally winning the title, rather than last year when Seth Rollins came in and cashed in the Money in the Bank. And yeah, so that's how I think Royal Rumble is going to go down. So let me just recap on who I want to win. So the Dudleys winning the pre-show to be entered into the Rumble. The New Day retaining the tag team titles against the Usos. Del Rio retaining against Kalisto. Becky Lynch defeating Charlotte to become the new Divas champion. Ambrose defeating Kevin Owens. And then the Royal Rumble winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion is going to be Brock Lesnar. That's how I see it. So, yeah, that is about it at this point. So, that is my predictions for tonight. Do tell me your predictions in the comment section below. and I hope everyone's going to be enjoying this pay-per-view, because this is something that I'm always looking forward to. It's probably my second best pay-per-view that WWE has ever done. You know, WrestleMania being first, and then Royal Rumble, because it gets us hyped. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy Royal Rumble tonight, and we'll see what goes on from there. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.